That is the tornado. The blue circle, that shows you the debris indicator. That is debris being lofted into the air, so that is a clear indication that a very large tornado is on the ground. When you see a distinct blue circle like that, that is extremely dangerous. I hope everyone in Tuscaloosa is keeping warm. We're sitting at 45 degrees right now. Many spots did not get out of the 40s this afternoon. What a difference 24 hours makes. Yesterday we were in t-shirts. Today you needed the winter jacket. Already at 37 degrees right now in Coleman, 39 in Jasper. That is all going up to 20,000 feet in the air. So very impressive supercell. The device that is used to measure your temperature in your car is actually towards the pavement in the front end of your car. So that's why it's always a little bit hotter than usual. But checking out what the heat index is right now, we're looking at feels like temperatures more than 105 degrees in some spots. We're standing behind a structure right now because look what happens when we walk just a little bit of ways away. Now, if you see the waves crashing in the Gulf right there, now in between where we're standing and the waves crashing, there was a beach. I know, I'm getting into the feel. And I'm also excited about the forecast for tomorrow. We've obviously been out on the road all morning, so I got my turkey sandwich right here. Just trying to keep it cold here while we're doing all the winter weather coverage. So hey, one good use for the snow this morning. I'm rolling down my window because we've been driving along Interstate 22 all morning long, and look what's outside of our window, right on the windowsill. So this means when you're driving, things are icing over even on your windshield and your windows. I stepped out of the car a moment ago and almost slipped because the railings were so icy.
I believe it's almost here till you walked outside this morning, Sarah Cantey.
Cold. Did you guys turn your heat on?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did not. I'm holding out, but it's like 60.
Good for you.
It's 65 in my house. It's fine. It's just
freezing.
Yeah, just
Sarah.
put on a jacket. It's okay.
Sarah.
Jag, and that excessive heat warning, that's the first time we've been under an excessive heat warning since 2012. So that's more than 7 years. Right now, the thermometer is reading around 92. Let's give you the big picture here. So the yellow area, tornado watch, in effect until 8 p.m. tonight. The flashing red boxes, those are the tornado warnings. We have severe thunderstorm warnings southeast of Jackson, Mississippi right now. So we still have these storms that are going to move into the area over the next several hours here. So the tornado watch is going to remain in effect until 8 p.m., could be extended past that. The setup we have, this is an active setup where we have this low pressure system lifting up back to our north and west. We're very close to that center of circulation, so we have warm air wrapping around that low. Cold front back to our west. We will not be in the clear until the cold front makes it through central Alabama. So you can see the location back through west Mississippi right now. Until the front moves into the area, we're going to continue to see those storms fire up ahead of the front. Once the front moves through later this evening, then we will be in the clear and we'll finally be done with the threat for severe weather. I know we're sick of it. This is the second week we've had of this, but unfortunately, this is what we deal with in springtime here in Alabama. Looking at our temperatures right now, we're in the 70s. I'm showing you this because you can see this untapped warm air in the low 70s right now. That's where we could see in the southwest central Alabama. We'll continue to see the potential for tornadoes here as we continue to see those storms firing up in Mississippi. Wind speeds are fairly impressive right now in Tuscaloosa, 22 miles per hour. And as these storms move through, winds could be in excess of 60 miles per hour as the storms continue to fire up in West Alabama. Let's go through Futurecast timing here right now. Those storms are going to continue to move along the 5920 corridor here. So that's why that flash flood warnings are in place, because these storms are continuing to track over the exact same area. Flooding will be a concern through the remainder of this evening. The storms will finally start to push down towards the south and east here later this evening around 10 o'clock tonight, tracking through the Birmingham metro, pushing through Shelby County, and then into East Alabama by around 11 o'clock tonight. This is when the front moves through. We'll see our winds shift out of the west, northwest, and by the time the front passes through the area by midnight, storms exit into Georgia, and we will finally see clearing skies by the time we get into Friday morning, where a threat for severe weather will be over. I know we're all trying to communicate with our families at home. We have a lot of family who are all getting into their shelters right now, mine included. We are going to get through this together, but if you guys are in the Indian Springs Village area right now, you need to be in that safe place. This is right over top of you right now, tracking towards Heritage Oaks, tracking towards Highway 280. So the Oak Mountain School District, you all need to be in your safe place. And then farther up towards Donovan Valley Road and eventually Mount Laurel, you guys need to be getting into that safe place right now. It's toes, nose, then look up. And right here, I have these special glasses that are for the kindergartners. Mrs. Evans, she made all of these glasses so that it's easier for the kindergartners to put this over their face and completely protect them. Because you know, these glasses, they're kind of big. They're made for adults.
Really cool.
But if you're on that flight, I mean, I'm sure they're only offering the window seats, because what if you're stuck in the aisle, Alex? You'll be like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
I need to see it.
You do the casual, like, you know.
Right now we are under a flash flood warning here in Gulf Shores. We are getting a little bit of a break from the rain for a very short amount of time right now, but you can tell we are not getting a break from the winds. We have measured from our weather alert unit winds up to 46 miles per hour. There's a mandatory curfew in effect right now in Gulf Shores, and people seem to be listening to that. I have not seen anyone other than first responders driving down the road this evening, and that's good news because a lot of people are here from out of town for a holiday weekend. Bill Thomason boards up his shop with metal sheets bearing the name Dennis. That's the last storm really threatening Gulf Shores back in 2005 along with Katrina. Now it's Nate.
We were very lucky. We missed two this last month, week after week. All of a sudden here this thing comes up.
We're getting the east side of it, which is the worst thing of it. So we decided to button up. It seemed like it's getting stronger where everybody's talking.
Gulf Shores crews taking every precaution, installing industrial water pumps to keep the storm sewers flowing as they reach capacity.
This nasty little thing called Nate is about to happen.
Gail Bridges, like so many other out-of-towners, didn't plan for Nate to ruin their holiday weekend.
Get out, guys. You got to be smart. We got a tank full of gas and we have water and food, so you have to be smart and go to somewhere that's more structurally sound.
Big threat through the rest of the evening is the storm surge. We're already seeing it here. This looks like a river. I am about a couple hundred yards from the Gulf right now, but it has already started to spill into the street. This is Beach Boulevard. It is the main drag here in Gulf Shores, but it is just about down to one lane right now because of this rush of ocean water that is passing through the street right now, which is only going to get worse as that center of circulation gets closer to here in Gulf Shores.